Cool. Hey, everybody, welcome back to the channel. Giovanni here, and I wanted to update you guys on how this 120-day challenge is going. It's been about 2 to 3 days since I last updated, so it's about time for an update. Things are actually going very well. And what do I mean by that? So for me, I had certain rules and things I wanted to, complete every day for 120 days. As of right now, I'm probably getting maybe about 50 to 60% of those things done in completeness. There's certain things that I haven't been able to just lock down yet in terms of just situation and timing and all these other things. But I'm working towards that. And in this challenge, I never expected perfection from day one. I understand that a lot of things depend on routine. They depend on, discipline, and I'm trying to establish that, within this challenge. So I'm very accepting of where I'm at, but also very aware that there's more work to be done. But even before we get further into the video, I wanted to, take a second to wish you guys season greetings. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. As we go into 2025, I want to say that I wish you the best. And I wish you a prosperous, productive year. Whatever your goals may be written down on your vision board or what do you call that? Your New Year's resolutions and things of that nature. I really truly do hope that some of that comes true for you, and life can really go your way. Okay. So yeah, I think I want to go into a bit more detail in this video about the last 2-3 days and what's been going on in my life, and how things are starting to shape up. So as you guys may or may not have recalled from my introductory video, I'm a co-founder for a startup. We're called Dorm Shops, and basically what we are is a marketplace for college students and their businesses. Extremely high level explanation. And we are doing a pretty cool launch coming up soon in the springtime, and myself, my co-founders, and my team are working very hard to get everything right. And there's so many different things you just can't prepare for, but you just have to try your best and look at the requirements, look at background information, look at all these different things, and hope that you're at least going in the right direction. And so that's kind of where we're at right now. We're very lucky to have a solid team of individuals who I trust very dearly, who I enjoy working with, who I think I can call on a dime and they pick up. And even today we were on a call as we're discussing some of this implementation we're doing, and it was maybe an hour-long call. And like sometimes you may be on other kinds of calls that seem kind of long, and like is this really what I'm doing with my time? I didn't feel like that on this call. It was extremely exciting, and didn't necessarily, even though it was strenuous work, it didn't feel like it. There was laughs in between and things of that nature. So what I'm basically saying is, I'm not saying to go into business with your friends. That's not the advice here. But go into business with people who can help the things you need to get done easier. People who are solid in their respective fields and groups, and it doesn't feel as though you're being necessarily overworked, or it's if you don't do something, it's the end of the world, or you just want to just be careful. with who you choose to lie in bed with. And I think I made the right choice. So I'm very happy about that. So last 2 days have been, mainly on that implementation, which there's a timetable of that. So I'm not really upset or worried about putting so much time into it, especially since I'm on break right now in multiple regards. So, it's a blessing. It's definitely a blessing. Also, in terms of, my coding practice, in terms of interview questions, it's been going well. I think I'm on my 4th question right now, so I'm still teetering in the that, what do you call it? Teetering in that easy to medium range of difficulty. It's not necessarily that the problems are difficult, but it's kind of like the little nuances in between that you kind of have to look out for and just know, and you won't know unless you do, right? So for me, it's not about how quick I can solve the problem. It's not about it's not about it's not about speed. It's about the how, the why, the reasoning behind it. I want to be able, for each problem, I'm able to explain to a 5-year-old. That's the ultimate goal. So, once I can do that, I've started to feel confident about where I'm at, and hoping to develop some momentum and move forward, and be expert for if the time ever comes or when the time comes. You never know when your number is going to be called. So that's a big one. Duolingo is one of my favorite things to do. It's a very relaxing part of my day. I'm currently shooting for 2 lessons now, if I didn't say it already. 2 lessons per day. I was doing 1 these last 100 days or so. So I'm aiming for 2 today. It's not hard because each lesson probably ranges from 3 to 7 minutes. But sometimes you just feel like doing something more than other times, and that's just the way it goes. What else is there? I'm also learning some cloud architecture stuff that I haven't been able to get back to yet. I was thinking about possibly doing a course that would allow me to, 1, get a certification by the end of it, and 2, kind of keep me on a track and on a plan. But as of right now, it's a bit difficult to do that with the release coming up for the startup. So I'm gonna hold off on that and try to get back to my independent study. I got faith in myself, so I do know I'll get back to it. I just need to lock in. I know the young people say it a lot, but I just need to lock in. But overall, feeling really good, in a really good mental place, in a physical place as well. Getting back to prime form. I think by next February, I should, maybe even before that, I should be just cutting down maybe to 180, 185. Hold me to that. This I'm recording now, 180, 185. And, just curating the physical build that I've been working literally for the last year. I'm actually approaching a year in my fitness journey, a year of being in the gym. Of course, we've had ups and downs, but I remember I started my gym membership last year, and I remember it exactly. It was on the third day of January. And I remember I started at 240 pounds. Even thinking back right now, that's just, I'm so immensely proud of where I'm at currently, and very excited to see where I go. And honestly, I don't even work out for a while. Right now, I'm working out for the goal weight, but honestly, don't even work out for like any other reason, but I enjoyed it. Like for the last couple months, I was just eating crazy and just working out because like it's just therapy. Honestly, just a therapy for me. But this time around, these next couple months, I know winter can be a very dangerous time because it's cold and you don't want to be as active and things like that. And I think about like COVID and all these other times where I wasn't active and I ended up like, gaining some weight and not fulfilling the health desires I wanted to maintain. So just gonna be a bit more proactive this time around, and hopefully by the time winter's over, it'll be March, and by the time March is over, it'll be summer. So I'll just be able to slide right into summer and be in pool parties or whatever the case may be. That's a joke. Not really. It might not be, but we'll see what happens. But yeah, man, life is good. The goal for me right now is just to make 2025 my, you know exactly what I'm saying. Win 2025. That's the goal. Win 2025. Win versus myself every day. Win the guy who's staring at the camera screen right now, just beat that guy. And improve that guy, and just continue to grow. And that's like the main thing. Just continue to grow and learn from these mistakes. Learn. So, yeah, day 5 or day 6. I'm not even sure. I'm gonna go back and calculate that stuff. But really good day. Hoping to capitalize. Hoping not to fall back into bad habits when I'm at my parents' crib, honestly, because you guys know sometimes it's very rough with your parents. So, we'll see how it goes. But my goal is to just keep whatever momentum I have right now going. Whether that requires, waking up early at 5 a.m. or going in late or whatever that is. But I think I'm gonna do the early days because I really want to make the best of this vacation time. So thanks so much for tuning in. I'm assuming that I'm gonna be in a different environment the next time you see me. I'm thinking about recording on the beach. Not too sure because I don't want to get sand up in my phone, but just wanted to check in with you guys. So thanks so much for joining. Thanks so much for being here. Thanks so much for following the journey. And yeah, see you later. Bye-bye.